The animated series Rick and Morty has built its reputation on outrageous adventures, dark humor, and an unflinching look at human flaws. Beneath the sci-fi chaos, the show often reveals a bleak perspective on humanity itself. Through satire, cynicism, and storytelling choices, certain episodes stand out as proof that the series views people as selfish, destructive, and often undeserving of redemption. Here are 5 episodes that highlight how the show seems to secretly hate humanity. One of the clearest examples comes from the episode Rick Potion Number 9. In this story, Morty asks Rick for a love potion to win over his crush Jessica, but the plan quickly spirals out of control. The potion infects the entire world, mutating humans into grotesque monsters beyond repair. Instead of fixing the mess, Rick simply abandons the ruined universe and moves himself and Morty into a parallel world where their counterparts had just died. The casualness with which Rick treats the destruction of an entire world and the show's lack of resolution for the original timeline makes a dark statement about how little human life matters in the grand scheme. Another episode that showcases this grim outlook is autoerotic assimilation. Rick reconnects with Unity, a hive mind capable of assimilating entire populations. Instead of portraying Unity's control as horrifying, the episode suggests that humans willingly surrender their individuality to escape loneliness and pain. The people under Unity's control appear happier and more productive than when left to their own devices. By the end, the story implies that humanity's flaws make domination preferable, and Rick's failed relationship with Unity only underscores the futility of human connection. The Ricks must be crazy delivers another cynical blow. In this episode, Rick reveals that the battery powering his spaceship is actually a miniature universe whose inhabitants unknowingly generate energy for him. The people in this microverse live under the illusion of independence, but their entire civilization exists only to serve Rick's convenience. The story escalates further when those inhabitants themselves create another pocket universe to exploit. The episode paints a picture of humanity as trapped in endless cycles of exploitation and deception, where progress only leads to further subjugation. The episode Get Swifty expands on the theme by showing how fragile human institutions are when faced with crisis. When giant alien heads demand that Earth show them what they got, society descends into chaos. Religion forms around the alien heads, governments collapse, and people blindly follow absurd rituals in hopes of survival. Instead of banding together with reason, humanity reveals its weakness for cult behavior and irrationality. The satirical message is clear. People are quick to abandon logic and cling to false idols when pressured. Finally, the Reclantes Mix-Up, also known as Tales from the Citadel, explores the corruption of human-like systems even in a world dominated by Ricks and Mortys. The Citadel, a society built entirely from alternate versions of the two characters, mirrors the worst aspects of human civilization. Inequality, police brutality, political manipulation, and systemic corruption are all on display. The episode doesn't just criticize humanity. It suggests that even infinite variations of the same people are doomed to repeat the same injustices and failures. Together, these episodes reveal a consistent pattern. While Rick and Morty is filled with interdimensional adventures and absurd humor, its underlying worldview is that humans are self-destructive, easily manipulated, and incapable of learning from their mistakes. Whether it's through satire of religion, politics, or everyday relationships, the show repeatedly delivers the message that humanity is fundamentally flawed. For fans, this harsh perspective is part of what makes the series both hilarious and unsettling. The comedy may keep viewers entertained, but beneath the laughs lies a biting critique that suggests Rick and Morty doesn't just poke fun at humanity, it might genuinely despise it.